Okay, well, we are at a People's Podcast special edition. We have a visitor from the north today.
Hello.
Former U member and beloved member of the league, of course. Tyler Bacon. Bacon, how you doing?
That's right. I'm doing great, Colin. Thanks for asking.
Bacon, tell me about your day. Tell me about your weekend, actually.
The weekend's been good. Left work about 2 o'clock on a Friday and drove to Santa Barbara. Didn't get here till 10:30, so it was a long day.
Friday night?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Straight to the hotel Friday night, slept, woke up. We played some disc golf instantly Saturday morning.
Yes.
Played, and as soon as we got to the course, it
started
started
raining. A little bit of rain, yep.
Yeah,
a little bit of character building.
Been one of those weekends. Played some disc golf in the rain. Didn't expect to have that on vacation, but we toughed it out.
Right, it's kind of funny coming down from the Bay Area, Santa Barbara, thinking sunshine, beaches, and then it's spitting at you intermittently as you're here.
Yeah, it was tough. Wasn't really ready for an elements game. I was just hoping for a casual round of disc, but turned out it was good preparation for Sunday. Sunday weather even worse than Saturday weather, and we were watching football. And there was no power at the U, right?
That's right. Yeah. No.
We had
to pivot.
We had to pivot back to our old stomping yard, the rounding third.
Right, for everybody on the Snapchat, you saw us at rounding third, which was a great time because not only were we getting a little sprinkled on, but wind whipping around.
It was cold AF. It was an outdoor football watching affair, one the likes I've never seen before. Brutally cold. Had a bud in the ball. The waitress didn't know really what a bud in the ball was. We got a bud in a bottle, and we had to order our Fireball separate.
We got a Bud Heavy bottle, so we got each of us. We said, "Hey, let's take a Bud in a ball." She's like, "Okay." Like, I'll take that too. Okay, Bud in a ball. Yep. Okay. Comes back. It's a bottle of Budweiser.
Nothing. Yeah. Not even a tall cup. So a slow start, and then the weather kicked up, and Fireball kind of warmed us up. You had your shorts and your flip flops on like you were Zuckerberg or somebody. You were crazy.
Yeah, with the big sweatshirt, I made it through, but I did not expect the weather to be as it was, which
it was tough,
windy and rainy, like very windy. Like pick up your overhang shade tent and move it, windy.
Both of our opponents were having big mornings.
Escude's crushing me.
Yeah,
at this moment.
O'Malley's Dalvin Cook went off. That was annoying to watch. We can get into matchups, but
sure, yeah.
It was a tough morning of football.
I mean, but we made it though. We fucking made it, right?
We did.
So this whole thing happened because the power was out.
Scheduled power.
9:30 to 2:30. Excuse me. Power's gonna be out. We know for a week at least, and so we were all trying to figure out where are we gonna go to find the football. We looked at Cody's Cafe. It was Kurt's idea, close to us. They had 2 TVs, cable. Monty's, which is also close, but they are unopened. I called them multiple times. I actually stopped by after a disc golf round we played. Yeah. They weren't open. No one's there. I feel like it's just shut down.
Creekside, same power issues as us.
Creekside, Kurt went. They said they had unknown.
They don't open until 11:30 on Sundays.
Oh, right, what is that?
Yeah, right, exactly.
They used to have Sunday ticket.
Yeah, and they didn't even hear about the power outage. But we were 4 deep by 11:30 today.
Yeah, no, 11:30 is way too late for us. Yeah, way too late. So yeah, we rounding third, we pivoted, we went. We saw both Kevin's and Eric Dahlke there.
That's right. They were there early. They beat us there.
Their setup was great. They had all the games, the morning games, up
6
against
screens.
It was
7 screens. Yeah, 7 screens and a propane heater. under tents. I made a mockery of the tents when we got there. I wanted the sunshine.
Right, yeah.
tents
You're like,
were-
these impede the... And we actually moved up from we were at back table. We moved up because we can't see because the tents were
That's right. We
blocking
had the
our view.
Last Supper front row table.
That's right. We did.
Strictly there to watch the wall of TVs. There was limited opportunities
Oh my God,
for
get in,
socializing
Cook.
around our tables. And then the rain kicked up, and I was singing a different tune. I was happy to have those tents.
Right, and then we all
side.
scoot back a little bit. The rain's coming down. This is good.
Some obnoxious Chiefs fan in the back drop.
Throw it. Catch it.
Run it.
Run it.
Patience, don't throw it! It
Kill
was-
him!
Yes. Yes, it was much like that one Seahawks fan that
yes.
kept yelling,
Cram him!
him!
Oh my God. Do you remember who all was there? So it was you and I and Stu. Was
Stu,
Adam
for
there
sure.
too? Weaver and Adam? I'm trying
Max definitely was Uptown Lounge guy.
Mhm.
He took us there to be
No, it's her cinnamon.
yeah.
Right,
Yelled at by the
you guys
Seahawks
know.
fan.
And then it was Seahawks Panthers. We went there early morning, Uptown Lounge. We never go, and this woman, cram him,
Mhm.
cram him,
Every time the Panthers drop back to
cram
pass,
him. But anyway, so we're doing a special episode here, midweek, because Bakeroo's in town. Of course, we're gonna check in on some matchups. I just want to talk about the trade that happened
Oh,
yesterday.
big blockbuster.
Hey, just your
Right in the
musings on the league. So yeah, Bacon, just asking. I'm gonna put you on the spot here.
All right, let me get the database out.
So just going through the matchups currently as Bacon is going through his database. Stu has the Bush and the hand against me currently. In the week 9.
I saw it. I watched it. Oh, you watched it?
Pebbles is over Scott in the Bush and hand. Scott's team again is kind of suffering. Both Bacon and O'Malley struggling. They're both in it, but Bacon has the Bush, but O'Malley has the hand.
Wow.
Bacon actually started
A lot riding on this night game.
Emmanuel
though.
Sanders. Is he even in the game? No one knows. Bacon's like, oh, he's got a.
It was dope.
Let's see. He has an NA
It
in his name.
It says inactive coach's decision right now, which is a lot different than what I was reading 20 minutes
Sanders?
ago.
Oh,
Yes.
Traquan. Oh, no.
So basically,
No!
Bacon tinkered Traquan Smith out, who has scored a touchdown, for
Already?
Emmanuel Sanders, who was on the COVID list, is now NA and is still NA.
He's inactive.
So it kind of seems like Bacon is just pivoting, handing O'Malley a W here. We'll see, but yeah, it's,
Man. Tom Brady's gonna have to carry me. Emmanuel Sanders getting.
this is not.
is not gonna be-
At the time of this podcast, Tom Brady has 9 passing yards. 9.
0.36 points. I'm
Oh.
10 down. Projected to win. It's not.
This is
Not
not
looking
good.
good.
Okay, so Bacon is looking not good. Blood Diamond Bill has the Bush and the hand over Adam right now, but the hand is very slight.
Let's see.
Pandulce has the Bush and hand heavily over
Of course.
Maxwell. Maxwell, after his
Poor
trade,
Max.
is not looking good. And then Bravester Dobbins is done. We demand a Chubbery. Literally needs 5 points to eclipse Weaver. And
Got his-
he has multiple players going. We demand a Chubbery has Jason Myers, random wide receiver tomorrow. And
That's a
that's
big
that.
projection. 8.5 points.
But he only needs 5, though. Yeah, Weaver, you're
Yeah, but he could pull a
Justin
Robert
Jackson.
Tonyan.
Justin Jackson getting a 0. That's a rough go. That is a rough go. Yep, of course the Clippers lose because they fucking suck.
Mm-hmm.
Weaver's done at 107. Evan has one player.
I don't know. Weaver's
he
got a
needs-
chance.
He does have a chance. With a
This
random wide
Jacoby
receiver.
Myers, Cam Newton has been less than stellar the last month, and 5 points is tough to come by sometimes.
For sure. This actually is not a comfortable position for Evan. Like, it's you.
You'd like to have Amari Cooper left to play. You'd like to have your Mecole Hardman left to play.
Hard man.
Yeah,
Hard
man.
man.
That's what we
Yeah.
were saying earlier.
Okay, so while I have you, I want to ask you about this trade that happened.
Tell me the trade one more time. I know some of the key players that were involved. I know the two franchises that
Okay,
were
so
involved.
going from
I don't know all the details yet though.
so Max traded away Leonard Fournette, who's in this game right now, Brandon Cooks, who let's actually check on his little thing.
So far, Max has traded away.
Today
nothing.
he went 3 catches, 9 targets, 83 yards, and a touchdown.
Brandon Cooks did.
God fucking damn it. God fucking
Brandon Cooks turned 3
God
catches into
fucking-
90 yards and a touchdown.
All right, now I'm getting triggered during this fucking podcast. This bonus pod. All right, so Mike Williams, 5 for 7 with 81 yards.
I dropped that guy.
And I picked him up and also dropped. Yeah, you and I both had shares in Mike Williams, and he's produced for people, not us.
Damn. I'll drink to that.
And then Wussel. Wussel was the last in that
Alright, so
traded
Max-
from Max. 23 points.
Max
3.
traded Russell Wilson away for some expiring contracts.
Russell, Williams, Cook, Fournette goes for Beasley, Gibson, and Jackson.
Cole Beasley had a game. Lamar Jackson had a game.
Yeah, Beasley.
No, he didn't have a game. I'm
I
wrong.
mean, he was 3 for 3. I mean, he was involved.
I was paying
seemingly,
attention during that one drive. Got 3 of his catches.
Gibson is interesting because Bill traded for Gibson and then traded away Gibson to Max. Max is a football team fan, as we
Mhm,
know.
mhm.
So Gibson gets 20 yards on 6 carries, 1 touchdown. That's very lackluster. And it's kind of a lackluster line that I was, comparing to Chase Edmonds. But yeah, so Beasley, Gibson, Lamar Jackson. Jackson actually gets 18 points in this game. Russell Wilson gets 23 in this game. Yeah, I think the trade's not good for Max.
I agree. I think Russell Wilson's the MVP of the league. He's going to finish the year number 1 in fantasy scoring. Lamar Jackson is stellar, but I don't see the Baltimore offense exploding down the stretch. Gibson, Beaslly, inconsistent backups. Mike Williams and Leonard Fournette always have this chance to have big games. Brandon Cooks, he plays for Houston now. Well, good for him. If you need wide receiver help, I guess you can start him on a regular basis. But
Right, as we're doing this bonus sneak pod, Fournette is still playing, so to be seen how he plays out. But at this point, Russell has outscored Jackson in this week. Gibson gets 11 points, but
Meanwhile-
both Mike Williams and Brandon Cooks score double digits.
Alvin Kamara, 15-yard burst.
Yeah, watching the Saints Bucks go.
The two all-time leaders in passing yards are going head-to-head tonight. Drew Brees has the ball, is up 7. Tom Brady is going to finish with about 270 yards and 4 touchdowns if everything goes my way.
Of course. While you're here, What's your playoff picture?
Playoff picture. Let's look at the standings right now.
I mean, there's a lot of parity right now, and the Night Lord prediction model came out and gave its predictions. But
yeah.
as a biased participant in the league, someone who is in the top of the league right now, like how do you see it shaking out? After
All right.
8+ weeks with
Yep.
information.
Currently, 3 teams sitting tied for first place at 6-2. Stu, myself, and Bill. They're all going to the playoffs. They're locked in. I might take the L to O'Malley. Not going to lose that many more games down the stretch. Top 3 are in, as is. Number 4 is Weaver. I called it earlier in the season. I said I thought he was maybe top 2 in the league. And I think that still might be the case. What's his...
Does his losing Kittle and the production of Mike Davis and then Ezekiel Elliott being a little bit injured scare you at all? Like what if we can let's see, how's he doing during his matchup currently? So Weaver now is set to lose in the Bush.
Right, we were talking about this one. It's close. If he loses this week...
Ezekiel Elliott, he sat him. He got 7.9.
Mm-hmm.
Davis, he sat him.
Phil
those were
Lindsay
big guys for his team. He already dropped Kittle, right? Big game out of Matt Ryan and Metcalf. Excuse me.
DJ Metcalf.
Actually, this is a good game. I mean, good week for Weaver, wholeheartedly. But
Troutman,
no tight end. J.K. Dobbins middling.
Right.
Kittle is gone. Is this a team that can sustain the momentum it has now, or is there room for concern? Jackson is gone now with the injury.
Going into this week, he had scored more points than anyone in the league. Yes, not having Kittle is going to make it tricky down the stretch. Got to lock up that tight end position. But if he can win tonight or tomorrow night against Evan, I think he's in. If he loses, then it's going to be a dogfight down the stretch.
Right. Okay.
So that's top 4 as of now. O'Malley, reigning Sacco, one time last place of the league, has been on a tear the last month. Currently ahead of me. It's a close game.
Yeah.
If he goes on to win as he is projected to do at the moment, thanks to my Emmanuel Sanders fuck up, then I think he's in. His team is playing hot. Dalvin Cook is a monster. DeAndre Hopkins is top 2 wide receiver in the league. And who's this guy out of Minnesota? Justin Jefferson.
Right, yeah. He was getting targeted today by Cousins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if O'Malley beats me today, I think he's in. That's top 5.
Okay.
Those are my projections.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, we have a little more knowledge than we did on Wednesday when this came out, or Thursday morning.
Yep. Should I name a 6th? Now it gets tight. Pan Dulce, 4-4, tied with John at the moment. We Demand a Chubbery, 4-4. Pebbles, 4-4. Colin, 4-4. Who's going to get the last spot?
Right, as we saw today, it's not only injuries like Justin Jackson to Weaver, but trades that happened. There's a big trade between Bill and Max. Like a lot of.
Are you pleading to
happen.
the survivor jury now, and you want your trade action to account for your playoff power rankings?
No, the rankings are in. I actually want to reevaluate week to week as weeks happen. Like the model will learn and become more sentient as it is now. But yeah, actually, that would be fun. I will compare the model's predictions to what's currently happening. And as we're doing this, we have the Saints and the Bucks going on right now. So, according to the model, I actually chose Stu over myself, which currently is happening. In an emphatic fashion.
Stu
let's
and
see. So let's
Max's
see.
opponent in a dead heat for top score this week.
I have Pebs over Scott, which is happening currently. Let's see. In the U versus O'Malley, which was the game of the week, I have O'Malley besting you. That was my pick. And
Gascon.
O'Malley has the points, but you at the Bush, so we'll see what happens.
That's that Emmanuel Sanders Bush that we all know.
That's a bad Bush.
Yield any points.
What have you done? I had Adam over Bill. That one is looking dicey. I had Max over Brad, which is not going to happen. Brad's taking that a landslide, looks like.
Yep.
And then in the Weaver-Evan matchup, I have Weaver over Evan, which is still TBD. We talked about that. The 5 points on Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to come by. Why don't you give me some reflection on the season in general?
The season in general.
Surprise teams, things have happened since the draft. Your team reflections. Like, did you think you would be at second place at this time?
There's a lot of negative things were said about my team earlier on in the year, preseason. Here I am, tied for first place. I think I've had a lot of good fortune getting to where I am, but I've also played the healthy guy, drafted the healthy player. It's tough to predict all those injuries. 2020 is really...
right until you switch out Traquan Smith for Emmanuel Sanders.
Yeah, still learning how the whole COVID protocol works. Everything I searched said he was going to play. He was active. Yahoo has been sketchy with their updates of late. I don't know. It's been tough for me to watch all the football games. I don't have the same schedule I did in years past, so it's nice to watch. Seen a lot of Tom Brady on screen, actually. He's always got prime time. He doesn't look so good right now that I need him to perform.
Right, yeah. We're into the second quarter of the Saints-Bucks game, and
punting unit out.
The Bucks are punting. Brady's got 0 TD passes. So if you were to pick, we actually asked this question on the pod a few weeks ago, but your Frisbee touchdown champion and your NFL Super Bowl champion.
Right now for 2020?
Who are you picking? Yeah.
Well, when I defeated Stu in fantasy a week ago, Yahoo told me that the champ was here. And I took that to mean speaking of me. And I think that was pretty darn accurate that my team is going to make it to the playoffs and I have the matchups that I want going down the stretch. I think your Frisbee touchdown fantasy champ is going to be you can McKissick this date at the end of the year. here. Super Bowl
Okay.
is tough to call. Like, who's going to be the healthiest team out there? Packers are playing well.
Yeah.
Chiefs are playing well.
Yeah.
Seahawks got roughed up today by the
Yeah.
Bills.
Fucked. Actually won some money off the Bills. Thank you, Bills. Buckaroo
Yeah.
Allen finally showing
A
up.
lot of points in that game. Ravens are pretty good. Buccaneers, I don't think they're consistent enough. I don't think they have the defense. I don't think they have the running game. I don't think Tom Brady can really get it done on 3rd and long as often as you need to in the playoffs.
They're definitely an interesting team, where they're hanging around. Right, like what can they do against some like legit
Mm-hmm.
NFC teams? And what we're seeing tonight against the Saints, and right now they're down 14-0.
I think it's going to be Chiefs repeat.
That's exactly what I think. Okay, so your Frisbee touchdown champ is yourself.
Yes.
You're picking yourself.
Yeah.
Weaver picked himself. I picked Stu. Super Bowl, you're taking the Chiefs. I took the Chiefs. Weaver took the Titans. We talked
That's
about
right.
this.
He did.
Yeah, we'll revisit with him when he comes back.
Can we take a break to thank our sponsors tonight?
Yeah, you have a sponsor for us?
Yes. Sierra Nevada. Sierra Nevada has recently re-released the Celebration Ale. It's in season again. And tonight's
The
episode
bacon favorite.
is brought to you by Sierra Nevada Celebration Fresh Hop IPA.
fresh hop IPA. You want bacon to be satisfied. The Celebration Ale is that ale.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have you. What pick do you wish you could take back?
You have the board in front of you. Can I
Yeah,
take a quick
here's
pick?
the board. Yeah, please.
I'm pretty sure I know what.
Is it Cam Akers in the 4th round?
Wow, it fucking better be. Devin Singletary in the 5th round, not much better. Tariq Cohen in the 8th, didn't really play this year. Yeah, Cam Akers, 100%. That guy's. Is he still in the NFL? Even? Does he play for the Rams still?
Bacon. So this is a good question. You and I made a trade a few weeks ago.
Yes.
Humphreys for Akers.
Yes. Both players since been dropped.
Since been dropped. Did not do anything.
Neither of
wrong.
them. Yeah, nobody lost. Moot point on the trade. Moot trade.
Very moot. Yeah, very moot.
Have you had successful trades this year?
Right, so that one is a wash, obviously, between us. My other trade with Adam, DJ Moore for Henderdog on the Rams, and then I got Marvin Jones, and I gave him Gesicki. It's definitely been a wash to this point. It's hard really to say.
Yep.
Henderdog has been injured, or I haven't started him at the correct time.
Yeah, I had to get away from that Rams backfield. I couldn't figure out what was going on. Much like the Bills' backfield now is Singletary and Moss are splitting all the carries. I don't know which to start on any given week. Oh, is that Emmanuel Sanders? Is that him? Wait, is it really? Joey, I don't even know.
I think so.
Oh,
Oh my God!
touchdown! How's the bush now?
Sanders gets the touchdown.
Back from the dead.
He's back from the dead. Oh my God! Let's see how's Bacon doing in his matchup.
Diving catch right on the goal line.
Wow!
My guy.
Oh my God! It's still Yahoo showing him his 0, but oh my God! So he is active, folks. He's active. Not only is he in the red zone, but he scored a touchdown.
Beautiful play, Emmanuel.
Wow!
O'Malley, questionable playoff pole position now.
Wow! And actually, O'Malley I'm pulling. The Night Lord prediction model is pulling for you.
Everything's changed, folks.
We're waiting for this to be locked in.
Tom Brady's fuming on the sideline. Let's see what he can come up with in the second quarter.
Oh man, what else is going on? So now you're here. How was the draft for you? Being outside of
The draft was painful. I really had a bad case of FOMO first and foremost.
how could you not?
Looked like they're having a good time. I was in Weaverville, sitting in front of a grocery store with a sandwich and like a 12-pack of LaCroix and some potato chips. And I saw all like 247 people that lived in that town walk into the store that day, and I just like had to wave at all of them as they went by.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm plugged into the outlet on the outside of the store. My bladder is full. I've like trying to finish round 14 and 15 of the draft in the most pain I've been in since we did that wall sit in Portland.
Which you won.
Which was a year, exactly 1 year ago.
You had the W in that one, the over 5-minute wall sit.
Yeah, so I had similar pain just waiting out the bladder. So I didn't want to pack up my stuff just to go use the bathroom.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was quite the event. And, you guys gave me a lot of shit for my missed drafts. I tried to draft people that had already been taken. Both times I realized it was on the wraparound.
Yeah.
It was O'Malley who drafted right after me, where I made a pick, and then I totally like relaxed or chewed on a potato chip or something. I didn't hear who he was like rapid fire ready to go with behind me. And so I didn't check it off on my list. I tried to draft Le'Veon Bell like 4 rounds after O'Malley. That was one of them. And the other one I think was like David Montgomery. I think I tried to draft him after I drafted Tarik Cohen.
Yep.
It's like, wait, Montgomery's still around? I guess I'll take him. But yeah, that was pretty rough. I think I tried to draft Joe Burrow, too, with my very last pick as I was driving out of town into the dark woods.
So we heard it. What was it? It was 2 players. It was like, what's the speedster that's on the Bengals that now is like
John Ross.
John Ross.
Yeah,
it was Ross versus
I was like,
somebody else.
Nobody has these people on the roster.
Right,
I tried Gronk.
Ross versus like somebody else.
I thought I said Burrow. I tried Gronk. And then I ended up taking I wanted like Garoppolo or something. Somebody on the Niners, and then I ended up with Ross, and I dropped him before the season ever started. There was like a hot debate about like who I actually picked, and then I didn't even
16th round,
keep him.
He's gone, and he's done nothing. All right, last question before we get out of here in the
yeah, this has been good.
Bonus quick pod. Where do you want the draft to be next year?
I heard Vegas 2021 is a popular vote right now.
What do you want? So that's it's a popular vote, but what do you want?
I want Slew House 2021.
Oh shit!
Yes,
this is a dark horse candidate.
Dark horse candidate, but I think there's room for it. There's good summer activities in the area. There's room for at least 9. And it's kind of a central West Coast location for the masses. So I think it's something that could work out if Vegas isn't in the cards.
Awesome. Well,
yeah.
Slew House. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yes. Thanks for having me tonight.
Yeah. Thanks for being here.
Yeah. I'm happy to be here, as always.
With that, bonus edition, the People's Pod.
Yes.
At the Slew House.
There it is. Well said.